So what do you want to do after high school?
I'd like to do a combined major with political science and finance and economics, then go to law school at Western.
I would love to do business, sports marketing sort of business. I want to become a firefighter.
Do I want to be a child and youth worker?
I don't know.
I don't know what to do.
After high school, I don't know, I want to be a police officer.
And I would love to do social work. I love working with kids. Enjoy that a lot. It's a passion in me.
There's a college, and then I can become a...
Hi, I'm Matt, and this is my friend Michael and Polly, and we are lost, really lost. Graduation's in a few months, and we have no idea what to do next. College, university, jobs, careers. You'd think we know what we want to do by now, right? But that's not the case. How do we get there? How do we do it? Is post-secondary the only option we have at success? Who's guaranteeing this? And what happens after? Michael just wants a high-paying job. Polly, she's tired of school. And I'm undecided about everything. Are we the only ones that feel this way?
A number of years ago, we decided that we're going to put a special focus on something called student success. Basically, it's additional funding and new kinds of programs, some of which you're participating in here, to make sure that we can engage more young people, keep them in school, keep them excited about their learning. And here's a great example here in this classroom. You've got some computer programs that we never even thought of about 10 years ago in Ontario. And I can tell by the looks on the faces of the young people who are sitting in front of this technology that they are engaged and focused and thinking about their jobs already. What that has meant is that we've increased the graduation rate in Ontario. When we started in 2003, when we first earned the privilege of serving Ontarians as the government, the graduation rate in Ontario was at 68%. Today it's up to 81%. That means you're doing better. It means your teachers are doing better, that your parents are doing better, and when you guys do better, you guys and girls do better, we do better. So congratulations. We're really moving in the right direction. And you're not just doing better in high school. We're also doing better in our elementary schools as well. We've got smaller classes and higher test scores and higher graduation rates, and we've made 200,000 more spaces in our colleges and universities and apprenticeship programs. Some of you are going to leave high school and go directly into a job, but many of you are going to decide that they want to go into college, university, or an apprenticeship program of some kind. We want to make sure there's all the space there that you need so you can achieve your potential and be the very best that you can be.
Canada currently has a 6.1% unemployment rate, with a 1.4% employment growth rate. Now, I don't need to be a genius to know that a lot of people are going to be out of the job. Competition for these jobs are going to get tough. Every move we make and everything we do now has to count. So is college and university the answer? In 2008, Maclean's released a study of students who attended post-secondary education. 67% of these students ended up with a degree in the field they wanted, and the other 33% ended up working or landing jobs that they weren't really intending for. Some of them ended up looking like this. Now what's scary is out of the 67% that end up with degrees, 32% of them end up not making as much as the students that entered the working field early on. And the rest of them end up collecting dust with their degrees or working at Mickey D's. After scheduling 3 interviews with 3 different guidance counselors, they all ended up backing out, saying that they didn't want to make any false statements. Is post-secondary all false? So I asked a teacher that could be brutally honest with me. What did you gain from going to post-secondary?
Well, for me, it was you become much more independent in your study habits and your life habits and everything, because no one sits there and holds your hand. I mean, no one's responsible for you to do well in class. The professor will come in, he'll lecture for an hour or what have you. He will not check your homework. He won't care. He'll just move on, and then you'll have a test in about a month or 2 time. And there'll be, I'm talking about the math program at U of T when I went there, you had 2 tests and a final exam. So if you blew one of those tests, you're done for. Some classes you were actually lucky you had 3 tests.
And how long did you do post-secondary for?
I did it part-time, so I went for approximately 8 years after that.
So 8 years of work.
8 years of university part-time as well as working, and yeah, just trying to sort of make it. Yep. It wasn't easy to get to where I was because I wasn't hired straight from Teachers College. I actually had to. My story's kind of lucky. Because I coach wrestling, and because it's such a rare commodity, that the principal who hired me wanted me to coach wrestling. He didn't have anyone on the list who had that unique quality. That had nothing to do with my post-secondary education. It just had to do with the fact that I wrestled my whole life and I knew how to.
So your personal interest got you your ideal job, basically.
Yeah.
So you were lucky that way. Okay.
I was very lucky.
Yeah.
Post-secondary education. What are the pros and the cons?
Well, the pros are, the likelihood that you will get a better, higher paying sort of job, it increases in your favor. Because the more educated you are, the less you're expendable. I mean, everybody can carry a box from point A to point B. Like whether you have an education or not, everyone can do that. Everyone can work at McDonald's if they're willing to put the work effort into it. You don't need a university education. But the more educated you are, the more likely you are to land a better paying job. That's what the bottom line is, but it's not a guarantee. And anyone who tells you it is, it's not.
So there's no guarantee. Where does that leave me? Where does that leave all of us? All that hard work for nothing. How much more time am I going to waste? Who can we talk to?
I'm tired of worrying about it. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to leave my future to chances, and time is running out.
Standing on the surface of a perforated sphere when the water filled every hole, and thousands upon thousands made an ocean, making islands where no island should go.
There has to be something I can do about this. I'm tired of asking for help. When I take this into my own hands, I gotta talk to someone else that can relate.
My title is the office manager. I'm responsible for maintaining the office and the physical appearance and the daily operations in the office, like from, mail, money, to admin work, any paperwork that comes in. I handle everything but sales, but I this is a sales office. Human Scale is a ergonomic office ergonomic furniture company. We deal with, we handle furniture or parts that improve the standard of your posture, the well-being of your physical body. Meanwhile, at work for, say, at least 8 hours a day. I went to York Memorial Collegiate. No, actually, this job has nothing to do with my education whatsoever. This was based solely on my work experience. I wanted to run my own business. I wasn't sure in terms of what product or what service, but I wanted to be my own boss. The only thing that is the con is probably it doesn't look good on my resume compared to a person who does have post-secondary education. But I mean, likewise and vice versa for a student or a candidate to be hired, they don't have equal job experience as I do, they lose out as well. So I guess there's both pro and cons in that.
So there are no guarantees, but there's no guarantees in life. All of our hard work will eventually pay off.
So don't be afraid. It's our time.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. There's no wrong path.
Make mistakes.
It will define us. You will learn from it.
Try new things.
Meet new people. Be yourself.
Find yourself.
And take advantage. You're still young.
You have plenty of time.